Southwest Indiana. There's no nice way to put it. It is really wickedly nasty out there.
Yeah, we just checked our T-shirt too, and it's already frozen to the ground. So we'll have to
carve
it out of there for the weather wrap here at the end of the show. But yeah, brutally cold outside. Great viewer photos. If you're connected with us on Facebook, we'll show you all those. Some great feedback this weekend. So I want to thank everyone for that. But yeah, it's over with. That's the good news. We're going to start to warm up after a very cold 24 hours here, and then yeah, we're off to the races. We'll be up near freezing by the weekend. So so we've got a wind chill advisory out right now across the area. Actually, wind chill warning that goes through tomorrow, and you can see the extent of it all across the Great Lakes, anywhere from Minnesota all the way down through northwest Indiana over to Ohio. And this has become quite a winter storm on the East Coast once again, but finally beginning to push on out. And you can see this goes until noon tomorrow across the area, so it's going to be bitterly cold until then, and really doesn't warm up much after that. All right, here's your temperatures outside. The latest now, -10 in Portage, -13 DeMont, -15 in Valparaiso right now. You factor in that gusty wind, which is causing all those problems on those area highways and byways. And we have wind chills this evening, bitterly cold, -42, the coldest we have here in Valpo. And now I want to show you where they go overnight tonight, because it's not going to get a whole lot worse. That's the good news, but it is just terrible right now. You can see as we go through time, those winds kicking overnight tonight. And at the peak, I think -40, -50 is what it's going to feel like with some of those gusts outside. So I can't say it enough. Bundle up. I mean, we get it. We live in the region, but this is certainly coldest air we've had in 20 years. And this cold air kicking off, some lake effect snow up near Grand Rapids, heading up maybe 94 this afternoon. Many of the other Great Lakes going, but all the rain, all the snow that we had with this system long gone. We've got high pressure settling in, and a few more chances of snow this week. Nothing nearly as close as what we just had. And here's some of your latest snowfall totals now. Valpo leading the way here, 16 inches about. Porter about 15.7, Crown Point. You get the picture there. Portage is on there. DeMont, St. John, Rensselaer, almost a foot there as well. A very snowy weekend, and hard to measure because we had so much wind with this as well, just causing those problems. Now here's some of our viewer photos. This was mine from outside the studio. You notice the clouds at sunset. It was actually clear sky. This is all blowing snow in the atmosphere. There was so much snow blowing around. This happens out west with the dust, but this was blowing snow as you're looking into the sunset. Another picture I took on my way down here. I was safe, don't worry. This is I-65, everybody, so if you're planning on heading out, this is a parking lot. This is a glaze of ice underneath. It's just no good. And then as you head south on I-65, you lose these little tire marks here. So just don't travel tonight. Let INDOT clean the roadways out there. This is from William and Clarendon Hills, Illinois from the weekend. Ton of snow there. They had up to a foot as well. Matt and Muncie sent us this one. He's studying. He's our old intern. And yeah, he has time to take a picture here during the snowstorm. John, I know this is you. You sent us your grill picture, and yeah, it looks like over a foot there on the grill. He said no cookouts anytime soon. Bruce and Muster out driving, and yeah, a lot of snow there as well this weekend. Ryan for DeMont, thank you for that. About 10 inches on the ground there. And then Carol from Gary. What a picturesque scene, as long as you're bundled up with maybe some Netflix and hot coffee. And Joe and Whiting, same story here. Certainly a very snowy scene this weekend. And if you aren't plugged in, get plugged in. At or like LNC Weather or Lakeshore News Tonight on Facebook. All right, the cold air. Here it is across the Great Lakes. Finally pushing out. We're going to start to moderate after this, as you'll see in the 7-day forecast, and we'll be up near freezing over towards the weekend. Tonight, -20 to -14 degrees. It may drop a few more degrees, but not a whole lot. Those wind chills -30 to -50 at times, depending on how cold or how strong the wind gust is. Tomorrow, look at that though, above zero. Finally, 0 to 6 degrees. It'll continue to be windy. We will have some flurries in the afternoon. No accumulating snow necessary though. And then Wednesday, Thursday, maybe some snow showers around. Light accumulations, 20 to 28 degrees those 2 days. And then this weekend, we bring back more precipitation, but temperatures up into the 30s. Looks like maybe some freezing rain. We'll have to keep an eye on it this weekend, going to rain and then back to snow next week, but no big systems in the forecast. That's the good news.
That's good. It's really sad that I'm cheering that it might be 0 tomorrow.
I know, 0. You said, great.
Thanks, Matt.